As you are now standing on a sacred ground, the young men fought and died. Some of their graves were not known. The bodies lies in these green mountains, only known to God. As the wind blows, they call their names. Please, Australia, remember us. Shining from the mountains to seas, our word you give. Let us raise our voices to proclaim what you give. Advance Australia fair, in joyful strains and let us sing. Advance Australia.
We, the mothers of Australia, as we kneel each night to prayer, will be sure to ask God's blessing on the men with fuzzy hair, and may their great Creator, who made both black and white, help us ever to remember how they helped to win the fight. For surely He has used these men with fuzzy wuzzy hair to guard and watch our wounded with loving tender care. And perhaps when they are tired with blistered aching back, He'll take their yoke upon Himself and help them down the muddy track. And God will be the artist, and this picture He will paint of a fuzzy wuzzy angel with the halo of a saint. And His presence will go with them in the tropic heat and rain, and He'll help them tend the wounded in sickness and in pain. So we thank you, Fuzzy Wuzzies, for all that you have done, not only for Australia, but for every mother's son. And are glad to call you friends, though your faces may be black, for we know that Christ walked with you on the Owen Stanley track.
We have read many war stories about Kokoda, about the 39th, the 2nd 16th, the 2nd 17th, 2nd 27th. The brave young Australians who fought hard and died, who were undersupplied, who were undertrained, but finally defeated the enemy on the northern beaches. But it is only when you stand in their footsteps here that you trek the terrain that they travelled do you really appreciate the courage, the endurance, the mateship and the sacrifices that they really gave. In the words of Colonel Ralph Mahona, the commander of the 39th, he said at the end, he was never prouder than when he commanded the 39th in Kokoda. My men, he said, my men gave up their future to defeat the enemy. He said, no man has given a greater gift. When we travel Kokoda in our comfortable hiking boots, we're well fed and we're well rested. Just think of those soldiers, some only 18 years old, up in their bootstraps in mud in their pits, days on end, wet, cold, hungry and frightened. Many of these men did not leave this place. They rest here, and we will forever honour their sacrifice, lest we forget.
Lest we forget.
Kokoda Track and its people, what has it taught me so far over these last couple of days? It's taught me that happiness is relative. We think the people on the track are unhappy as we see them, till we see them smile from ear to ear, with beaming smiles, as happy as could be. Their whole world revolves around their family and their land. We need to go home and appreciate our family and our health. basically, when you take away all the material things that we have, all we do have left is our family. Unlike all the soldiers who died here, we will get the opportunity to go home to our wives, husbands, children, mothers, fathers, and tell them that we love them. The track has also taught me that your life must be taken one small step at a time. Each step needs to be planned, assessed for possible outcomes, then executed. Every now and then you'll stumble, but you need to pick yourself up and keep moving forward, just as we do on the track, with the support of your friends and your family around you. So basically, keep moving forward and you will get there in the end, just as we will in a few days' time.
They went with songs to the battle. They were young, straight of limb, true of eye, steady and aglow. They were staunch to the end against odds uncounted. They fell with their faces to the foe. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember,
lest we forget.
lest we forget.
Now when I was a young man, I carried me pack, and I lived a free life on the road. From the Murray's green basin to the dusty outback, well, I waltzed my Matilda all over. Then in 1915, my country said, son, it's time to stop rambling, there's work to be done. So they brought me a tin hat, and they gave me a gun, and they marched me away. And the band played waltzing to dawn, and the ship moved away from the quay. And amidst all the cheer, the flag waving empty, we sailed off the Gallipoli. And now well I remember that terrible day, how our blood stained the sand and the water, and of how in that hell that they called Sullivan, we were butchered like lambs at the slaughter. Johnny Turk, he was white and he fried himself well. He showered us with bullets, and he rained us with shell. And in 5 minutes flat, he'd blown us all to hell. Nearly blew us right back to Australia. But the band played waltzing to them when we stopped to bury our slain. We buried ours, and the Turks buried theirs. Then we started all over again. And those that were left, trying to survive in that man.
Let us be set for us. Way back on 42. The blood that gives me strength from day to day, it will never lose its power.
It has remained for an Australian to bring to the world the first vivid, starkly dramatic glimpses of the eerie jungle conflict, battle with unseen enemies, almost incredible hardship.
Hey Dakota Trickers, how you going today?
Smiling.
There's plenty of excitement among the bush boys, and some caution.
Stand back.
Fuck him!